Hey everybody, this is Miss Sandy Mulligan, and this is Davos, and this video is to introduce Davos. And sit. I know, very comfy. So Davos is my service dog, and he is a mainly mini schnauzer. I do believe 81%, right? 81% mini schnauzer. The rest is mainly American Shepherd, which is like those mini Australian Shepherds, like so the little ones, and that's where this color comes from. So where he's got this fancy spots, and I did fall in love with these spots because I had a horse that passed away, and it was in Appaloosa, and so it had a lot of spots, and so I kind of like it, even though all the purebred Schnauzer lovers are very upset over this. He's got a tiny bit of poodle in him, but basically all three of those breeds are super smart. So I've got a very smart puppy here. He is not one of the what we call Fab 4. Some people would even limit it to Fab 3 in the service dog community, which is the Golden Retrievers, Labs, Poodles, standard Poodles, and some people include Rough Collies. Some people don't, because they're not. There's a little bit of discrepancy whether they're great for being service dogs by default. I knew a couple things. I knew I didn't have the energy for a large dog. That was my main thing, because I normally like large dogs. I like their personality a little bit better. So that was one thing. Another thing that led me to this guy is that he's hypoallergenic, which hypo means less. So he sheds less than other dogs. His fur isn't really fur, it's actually hair. And if I were to really look around, he does not shed at all. I have to groom him. You can kind of see this little grooming table back there. What I ended up with was either spending like $75 every few weeks. What are you doing? Davos, leave it. Come here. Come on. She wants this blanket. What was okay. Either spending $75 or just doing it myself. And a big thing for service dog owners is to keep their dogs clean. If they're going to be out in public, then they need to be clean. They need to look presentable. It's not that they can't shed, they definitely can. That's not something that you can deny someone over, but I think it's definitely helpful. Now, my fiance does have some allergies, some sensitivities. It's not too severe. He's not walking around with an EpiPen. But so the non-shedding thing was pretty helpful. I love schnauzers for, a lot of people would say that they are stubborn and got an attitude, and of course that's going to be anything that I like in them. I like the stubborn I change to determined. Anytime he has a task to do, then he will do it no matter what obstacles come in his way. So it's very important that he's brave, is very important to me. I'm kind of a chicken, so the brave thing is kind of important. Being small, love the beard, things like that. So this breed was actually very, I was very careful of picking this breed. It wasn't, oh, I went to the, the pound and was like, oh, cutest dog here. I was very, very specific on what I wanted. I needed super intelligent. The biggest downside, of course, with little dogs is barking. So that's a constant work in progress. We can always get better, but yeah, he's really good, really smart, and does everything that I want him to do. Now we're gonna do one quick task to show you. Now I'm going to do it first, do what I normally do, and then I will explain it afterwards. So he is going to do some interruption of anxiety. Right, Davos? So good boy. Good job. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Very good. Very good. Very good. So he thinks this is a game. What that was picking. Picking my arms, picking things like that. It actually falls under self-mutilation. And it is for anxiety. So if I get anxious, then I will start doing this. I will do it a lot without like noticing that I'm doing it. Okay. So he really is the one who monitors me, to make sure that I'm not doing this, because otherwise we're looking at, and I mean, you can, oh, I actually did. Good boy. Good boy. Very efficient at this. He loves it. He thinks this is all a game. His work is his favorite game to do. So very important. And that also lets me know that I'm starting to get anxious. And that can lead me to a few things. Either I can do another task that he does, which is deep pressure therapy. And for a little dog, it gets a little bit more specific, and I'll do that in a different video and show you what I'm talking about. So I can either do that or I can take medication. It really depends on the situation. I can also do some grounding, which is not, some people argue it's a task. I don't consider it a task, because it's something you do, not something the dog does. And it's just a matter of petting, smelling the fur, just kind of like bringing your brain back to like that normal level state of calm. And so I'll do that in another video too, but I thought I'd show you this little one, and you can see how excited he is, and hopefully we can see him in school soon. I think he's gonna do super awesome, and he's gonna help me so much. And I know a lot of people have been asking about him. Last year people asked about him, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna apply, we'll see. So hopefully this goes smoothly. I know he's ready. We've been training for 2 years. He is 2 years and a few months, so he's ready to go. He's considered an adult in the service dog community. So we're excited, we're ready, and I think he is definitely excited to meet some new people and do his job and do a great job at it. All right, bye.